Welcome to Imperfect Voices Podcast. Unfiltered commentary, hot takes, and professionals at being loud and right. Always. Welcome back to another episode of Imperfect Spotlight, presented to y'all by Imperfect Voices Podcast. I am Jay, and I am surrounded by some very talented barbers today in the building, live with us from Rogue Media Studios. Fellas, y'all want to get into introducing yourself? Whoever wants to go first.
Yo, it's your boy Nick the Barber, the goat of the city.
Nick the Barber.
Man, they say they call me Dooney the Barber. That's what they call me, man. Represent Dooney's Academy out of D-Town. Triple D, y'all stand up out of Dallas, Texas, man. Oak Cliff.
Got you. How y'all feeling today?
Feel good, man.
Feel real good.
Man, feeling real good and blessed, man. Thank
Feeling
you for
blessed.
having us on the show, man.
Yeah,
Jay.
man. No problem.
That's what's up, man.
Glad to
Appreciate
have y'all
the
here.
love. Yeah.
So, like I was telling y'all before we started, we have the podcast, Imperfect Voices Podcast, but then we like to do Imperfect Spotlight on the side,
Oh, okay.
just to highlight people like y'all that are putting together events in the community, in the city, and bringing people together.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all are bringing together the Universal Hair and Trade Show, Barber and Beauty Battles. First one ever.
First barbershop, first barber show ever in Waco, Texas.
May 21st
May 21st.
at the Waco Convention Center.
It's going down.
It's going down. Who's all going to be there? What's the information on the event? How much is it going to be? What are we charging?
Right now, it's a sale right now.
Yeah, we got a sale going on right now. We got Ricky the Barber coming from D-Town.
Okay.
Dooney the Barber gonna be here. We got David Torres. We got our own legends here. Matt Harvey, Matt the Barber,
Nice.
Dominique the Barber, me, the goat of the city. Man, we got some fire hitters coming. We got Mary Jane, our own.
Shout out to Mary Jane.
Shout out to Mary Jane. It's a big event that we putting on for the city that me and my friends, we collab. This been a vision of ours for 2 years now.
Gotcha.
And we came together with a great master plan to put it together and for them finally take off.
How much did y'all really have to battle on any egos or anything putting this together?
No.
We had brands with him, and he helped us put everything kind of sort of together.
I was about to say, where did y'all get the inspiration from this from this event?
Well,
Us about going to barber shows and see how it really was, and we were like, the city never had nothing like that before.
Waco's missing out on that. We never had one.
Saying, like this city is more against each other than with each other.
Gotcha.
like I said, anytime you can bring three major guys from Dooney from his city and us from our city, to bring on something positive instead of something negative to the city, it's a great thing. It's a plus.
Yeah.
Like you said, going to different cities, seeing barber shows, and man, I feel like, man, it's a blessing for us to come collab together and bring something like this to our city, man.
Yeah, because there's a lot of sucker activities that get glorified out here.
Yeah.
So it's really good that we get some positive stuff out there to the people, right?
It's really for the youth, man.
Yeah, show them the way,
Show them the way.
Because if we don't show them, I mean, who else is going to show them?
Way
They'll go looking for it in all the wrong places, obviously.
Way better,
That's it, man.
They got end up in the wrong trap, man.
Got you. So what type of battles? I saw y'all had some battles and stuff. I guess y'all be having some competitions out there as well.
Yeah,
fast fades.
What is that? Fastest fade? Because that kind of scares me. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, basically, when you say fast fade, you got like 10 minutes to be done with the fade.
Okay.
Who can complete the fade the fastest with little, like, ain't that much. How can I say it? I'm trying to put it. Dooney, help me out here. On the fast fade.
Oh, the fast fade. Basically, the fast fade is just basically all your skill set.
Gotcha.
You'll have to speed it up. You got 10 minutes to do it, within that time frame. So it's a speed cut, basically. So the fastest one to get done before 10 minutes wins the prize.
Fastest and cleanest, I'm guessing.
Fastest and
okay.
cleanest. The judges will be judging that too. So, that's one of the categories, as well as queens of cuts.
Okay, so it's showing love to the ladies.
Yeah, ladies, calling out all the ladies, the lady barbers, and then you got the king of cuts, you got the freestyle. And so the barbers understand these terminologies because they've been in the field for a long time. So just calling out all the barbers, man, y'all tap in because, hey, if you go to the city, you know what I'm saying, cause my boy Nick said he the goat of the city, man. So if you're gonna come for the crown, you gotta come for the goat, man. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna be participating in the events as well?
They call him goat out, man.
Man, they calling me out, man.
We'll let them call him out. We'll let them call him out, but he will be there. I know a judge.
It's one of them things, man, that when I say I'm the GOAT, I don't shoot slugs at no other barbers. That's just something that I pride myself to be. You know what I mean? I've been going by this for a long time, man. You got me when I put on for my city, I go to different cities, 8 barber competitions, first place in every category. Yeah. That's the GOAT. That's why I'm like a Tom Brady, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to go by, man. But it ain't, man, we all GOATs, man, in this barber world. We all brothers. Ain't no me better than this barber, me better. It's just something that I go by.
Taking pride in your work.
That's it.
Man. That's all it is, bro. You got to take pride in your work because if you don't, then what you doing it for,
What I'm doing.
Ain't no point in halfway doing stuff at all.
That's it.
Got to do it at 100% at all times.
That's it.
What's some other ones y'all doing as well?
Total Look. We're doing that too.
We got, he said Fast Fade, Total Look, Queens Cuts, Student barbers.
Yeah, definitely student barbers, man. So if you're in a barber college, you represent your college, man. Come on out, tap in. It'll be a good experience. The platform will be set up for you. You know what I'm saying? So I've had the privilege of been doing it now for probably about 3 to 5 years. I've been on tour with some of the biggest names and the biggest hair industry battles there is, like exotics. If you're a barber and you've been, international educators and stuff like that, I've been on tour with international educators, and we put on national tours to where we travel to like 10 cities all across the country.
Wow. And
it was called Exotics. So if anybody understands and knows, they can look up Exotics. And Exotics was on tour. Shout out to my boy Curtis Smith, man. I learned from the best. So I sit up under him and learn. So now just partnering and bringing it back to the city, bringing it back to the Metroplex, bringing it back to the area, and bringing it back to Texas. Now I partner with Nick and partner with my boy Dominique. And they were like, man, Waco needs something like this. I'm like, man, let's put it together, man. I got the blueprint. Yeah. And so we put it together, and we just call out all the barbers and stylists and locticians, anyone that do hair that want to just come out and enjoy the atmosphere with the vendors, atmosphere with the other stylists and other barbers, and network as well, because that's the biggest thing.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure networking is one of the most important things that they would be able to get out of this situation as well, right?
That's the key.
Help me out a whole lot.
Y'all still looking for sponsors for the event?
Yeah.
Is there any sponsorships available?
We're still looking for. We still got some room for some sponsors, and still signing barbers.
Okay.
And if a barber having trouble logging in, trying to pay for his spot at the thing, or maybe that day on the event, they can pay at the event.
Okay.
What category they want to get in.
Who do they need to reach out to?
They can reach out either to Dooney, his number on the flyer, Dominique, or myself.
And we're gonna make sure we popping up this flyer while we're talking as well.
Yes, sir.
Most of they can reach. Just go to the website. Okay. Just go to universalhairandtradeshow.com, and all the information is on there. The competition information, the contact information, the payment information, everything's on there. So it's kind of like plain and simple, straight to the point. But if there's any questions need to be asked, there's a number on the website. You know what I'm saying? And it's Dominique they can reach, and he basically be able to explain and answer all the questions. But tap in, man. It's going to be explosive. Universal.
Man, I hope this is amazing because I want this to be an annual thing for y'all for sure, man.
It's going to be a big party, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, speaking of party, I saw y'all at Waco Tron will be performing there.
Got a couple artists going to perform.
DJ Precise as well.
Yeah, DJ
be in the mix.
Will be in the mix.
Got a model event with it, too.
Got you. Yeah,
man. Be on
man.
fire, man. It's just like the local best, right?
Yeah.
You know, they gonna set on fire everybody, you know, so we just calling out Waco, not only Waco, man, but just the surrounding areas, man. Like what?
Surrounding cities, man.
You got surrounding cities.
Trying to bring the whole Central Texas.
You know, whole Central
Temple,
Texas,
Killeen,
Killeen,
Heights.
all that.
Yeah, man. Whoever in the area, the Metroplex, y'all come on out, man. This is gonna be a historical event.
Yes,
That's
sir.
gonna be traditional. That we trying to set it up to where it's gonna be every year.
And y'all starting off with the bang too, Waco Convention Center.
Yeah, man.
Man, it's a blessing, man. It is, man. But well, yeah, it's major.
It's exciting. I just seen it happen so many times, man, to where I know it's gonna be exciting, man. People gonna come out and they're gonna experience something they never experienced before. You know, and the competition is just the hypeness of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the networking is the substance of it. You know what I'm talking about? Barbers just getting to see each other, know each other, network with each other. And not just barbers, but anyone in any type of industry. Because the vendor tables is open to anyone. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yes, sir.
Anyone.
Yeah.
What are those vendor tables looking like?
Yeah. Really getting, we got a few left.
Okay.
Yeah. We got a few left, and they're booking real fast because day of the event, we probably gonna open up something for them. But as of right now, they best to get it while it's cheap, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best to get it while it's cheap.
Yeah.
Price goes up.
There's different vendors are coming out, man. So if you got any product you're trying to sell, whether it be jewelry or anything, any type of product, man. But that's what it is. It's a networking event. So if you have a business, you know what I'm saying, you want to come out and you want to promote your business, and that's what vendor tables is for. That's why we all linking up. It's a networking event, and an add on to it is just the competition of barbers just testing their skills out against one another, man, and coming up against one another. It makes it fun and competitive.
Mm-hmm. That competition fun. Yeah. Bring the best out of people.
Yeah.
I guess it's also important too for these barbers and these people to bring out their fans with them as well.
Yeah, they bring out their fans, man. You know, all that. Just
so they can see, you have some love shown there as well.
Yeah. Their customers. You know, your customers are your big support team, biggest support team. And then, you know, and the judges, you know, shout out to all the judges, man, gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Start with Nick, the barber. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, Rocco, you know what I'm saying? Just to name a few, Christian, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come on out. Got the host again, you know what I'm saying? Mary Jane. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm coming up, Mary Jane. That's a serious name right there. Man. We put that up in smoke, man. You know what I'm talking about? So I know she gonna be smoking. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, David Torrey, man, he's a Bronner Brother platform artist, and Bronner Brothers is one of the biggest African American hair and trade shows in the country. They just had it in New Orleans, and they have it in Miami, and they at least have it twice a year. And so that's the biggest of the African American hair and trade show that draws people from all over. And David Torrey, he's a platform artist that has been the last couple of times, man. He's recognized. They love him up there, man. He's going back. They just asked him to come back in February. So he'll be coming to do a presentation of what he does at those big platforms like that, to whereas now he's stepping on our platform. Gotcha. And then we got Cordo, which is Rick the barber. You know, he's a celebrity barber in Dallas. So Dallas is gonna be there, man. Dallas is coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We bringing Dallas, man. So we love it, man. Connecting with Waco. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm from Dallas. I got a school in Dallas, Barber College. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know me from Oak Cliff on the south side of 35. Let's just say that. All over the south side of 35 as well as the north. But we bringing Dallas, man. So we connected with Waco. And I got family here too. I got some family here, deep-rooted family in Waco. So
Waco, don't let us down now.
Waco, y'all come with that fire, man. We want to see, man. But hey, I heard. I mean, starting with just Nick, man. He said he'd go to the city. Then we got Dominique. I mean, they already got grassroots followings down here, man. So we honored.
I want to talk about that school, but we got to go to the city and here with us today, Nick.
What's going on, man?
How did your barber experience start?
Well, me growing up, I looked up to Matt Harvey.
Okay.
Matt and my
Look
brother.
at me now, right?
Yeah, look at me now.
Shout out to me, look at me now.
Yeah,
I was there this morning.
Look at me now, everybody in that camp. But Matt Harvey has been a friend of the family's and my brother best friend for many years. You know, I grew up watching him, and I heard the story that my brother told me. When Matt first started, he cut my brother hair with some dog clippers. It's just the chemistry they had, you know, from me just watching him from a pup to now. And And like I tell people all the time, me being a barber, I didn't never think I was gonna be a barber. I ain't gonna even lie to you, because 10 years ago, I thought, I was gonna play football and play to the casket drop. But I tore my knee up for the second time, so this the next thing, best thing I know how to do was fall back on my barber skills and me analyzing Matt. And I said, man, he's good at what he do. One day I want to be just like him or even better than him. So that's why he gave me the inspiration to be a barber.
And that inspiration, now you trying to inspire people as well too through this event.
Hey man, we got being a barber is a wonderful trade to have. You know what I mean? 'Cause somebody gonna always need a haircut. If one door closed, another one always open, man. Get your barber license, get a good trade under your belt, man, and do something great in life, man. So you can reach out and bless people another way.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why.
That's amazing, man. And you've been cutting for how long?
I've been cutting hair right now for like 12 years.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Where can people book with you at?
Man, they can book with me. They can hit me up on my Instagram. It's called Nick the Barber 1. You can hit me up on
numero uno.
You can hit me up on my Facebook, Nicholas Claiborne. All my information is on Instagram.
Okay.
How to book with me, how to set your appointments and get with me. But that's it.
Dominique. So I told someone, I was like, yeah, this dude Dominique hit me up, and they're like, this name's Dominique. It ain't Dominique. I was like, bro, like, what do you want me to do, bro? The man's Instagram say Dominique. I can't. Hey, bro, I ain't CIA, bro.
That's my school name. Man.
Okay, got you.
I went to school with what you might call me, but they nigga my barber name. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Yeah.
So
how long you been in the game for, my man?
I've been in the game I've been cutting this out like 12, so 31 now. So it's like about 17.
Dang.
Yeah. Grassroots.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You was cutting hair at school, weren't you? In the school.
I was cutting her in high school.
Yeah, but I appreciate it.
Like you say, in school.
You was cutting in the locker room, wasn't you?
Locker room, stage, classroom.
That's
whatever I can cut her at, I was cutting. You know what I'm saying?
How'd you start that early?
Man, I ain't gonna cut, man. My uncle had gave me some. My uncle used to cut my hair. And one day he was like, I ain't cutting your hair. So, I say, what? He just showed me what guard to put on the clippers. So I started cutting my own hair. Yeah, I was patching my shit up a few times, but I started getting better at it. Ever since then, I had one of my cousins. I started cutting his hair, and I took off from there.
And you have your own shop now?
Yeah, I have my own shop.
Where's that located at?
East Waco on Elm Street.
Okay. At the end of Elm?
Nah, right in between the middle by the library.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I've been over there a couple times. Yeah. Got you. Okay.
Yeah, been over there for a while.
And then how can they book with you as well?
They can book me through the cutout.
Okay.
Dominique the Barber. Search Dominique the Barber and I'll pop up.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. And then Dooney.
What's going on?
You got a whole school, bro?
Yeah, we got a school, man, in the D, man, right there.
How did that come about?
Cliff, man, right there off Gannon. It came about, man, just one of my bucket lists.
Uh-huh.
No, I've been cutting her about 25 strong, man, 25 years. You know what I'm saying? So I've had the honor of owning shops and salons, things like that. So my last was on my bucket list when it came to the hair industry was a school, and probably add some product involved. And trying to right now working with clipper companies, trying to have my own brand of clippers. You know what I'm saying? But I have my own, thing in my own lane I'm trying to do. But school, man, it just basically wanted to give back to the community or a little bit more than just hiring people. When I had salons and barbershop, I had hired people and gave them opportunities in their profession to grow and get their own, and move on. So now, not only could I hire them or give them an opportunity to become employed, but now have been empowered through the state of Texas to license one or give you a vocation or a certificate to become a professional barber. So if you know anyone that's looking to be a barber, just tap in, man, because we definitely are on the move. We've been open now for about 3.5 years. So we're eligible now for financial aid to become accredited to where we can offer financial aid in the community, man. So we on the move, man. We're honored. We thank God for that, man. So
how many years you been doing the school?
The school now been about 3.5.
3.5. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
about 3.5 years. So it's been ups and downs. And I opened the school up probably about 6 months before COVID, the pandemic. So you already know, man. We went through a fake challenge, man. You know, to where
they tested you immediately. They throw a haymaker at you immediately.
Man, listen, we didn't know we were gonna make it, man. So we're grateful and we thank God because a lot of businesses closed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of businesses didn't make it through the pandemic, but we did, man. And we got through. It was hard. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't easy. So for me to sit here and say it was easy, I'd be lying to the people. So it was hard. It was challenging, but we made it through. So we still standing right there in Oak Cliff, man, edge of Oak Cliff and Duncanville, right there on 4333 Gannon Lane. We right next to the biggest beauty supply house in the country. I say in the country, but I start with the state. But I say in the country because it used to be a Target.
Oh, okay.
But she changed it into a beauty supply house. It's called Jenny's. So shout out to my homegirl Jenny, man. She my sister from another mother. She an Asian lady. You know what I'm saying? But now y'all tap in, man. But I'm excited about that. But y'all tap into this hair battle, man, for real though. I want to shout out to the DJ, man, DJ Precise, the artist that's gonna perform, man. Waco Tron, I mean, y'all very own. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is grassroots, man. And I had to say barber stylists, locticians, braiders, anyone that have product, anyone that's estheticians, lash techs, anyone that's in the barber and beauty industry need to tap in for real, man, because that's what it's all about, us networking and finding out about one another and our skill sets, because it's enough out here for all of us, man. It's enough people out here for us to eat. It's enough people out here for us to network with. And so, again, I've been in the industry for a long time, man. That was my bucket list to school. So I'm looking to do something else after this, man. It probably won't even have anything to do with her. I might tap into Bitcoin or something like that in a minute. But that's my goal. Yes, so I feel like I reached my goal. So a lot of people are at different levels in this. And so me, that's just where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so my next move probably won't even have nothing to do with her, man. But right now, with all the experience that I have, and so I'm just partnering with these two brothers right here, and they got experience, and what we did was collab and put an event together called the Universal Hair and Trade Show. It's universal, man. That means it's transcendable. That means it transcends and it's universal, and it reaches everybody, man.
Every walk of life.
Every walk of life, man. Y'all come on out, man. Let's tap in.
So it was funny because you said you started right before COVID, and it was crazy how some businesses started after COVID, like this podcast.
Really?
Wow. It was just bored out of our mind, and we just had to make something shake. And it was like, hey, bro, we all love podcasts. We all love talking, so we might as well
start. A lot of businesses, what you call sprouted during COVID or after COVID as well. And just like even the barbering industry, man, we gained a lot of barbers through COVID because a lot of barbers or a lot of people had to learn how to cut their own hair. And so a lot of them figure, hey, if I can cut my own hair, I can cut others. So we call them pandemic barbers. So when I talk to barbers, I be like, how long you been cutting? They be like, man, I started cutting during the pandemic. So we call them pandemic barbers, and that produced a lot of them. And so I've been getting a lot of pandemic barbers because they got the skill set to cut, but they don't have the license. So I always tell them, man, come see me, man. Let me go ahead and get your certificate right, get you licensed, get your paperwork right, man. I see you got the passion to do it. And they gained it through the pandemic. So some people did, man. They tapped into it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Opticians, all that.
Do y'all listen to podcasts?
Yeah, well, I listen to it.
What's some of your favorite podcasts y'all listen to?
I forgot the man.
Charleston White.
Yeah, he's
funny.
Bro, Charleston White is a fool. We had a question on here the other day. It was like, who would you want on your Family Feud team? And I said Charleston White, bro. I wanted to be entertaining as possible. I said Charleston White, Stephen A. Smith.
I like him. He's gonna speak his mind, bro. He's not gonna sugarcoat nothing.
No, that's not in his that's not in his vocabulary at all.
Yeah, he gonna
speak
the
I
truth.
hear him say, bro. I was like, yeah, you say that for real?
With his whole chest out.
It's the truth, you know. If you can't stand on your truth, man, what are you standing for?
For real. $1 million worth of game. Y'all check that out. Gelly and Walla.
I haven't yet, but I heard about it though.
It's a real good show. Y'all should check it out. Joe Budden podcast as well, of course.
Your boy Gilly the Kid and they got a little podcast too.
Yeah, that's $1 million a game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check them out. I haven't just really looked at it, but I seen little highlights of it. You know what I mean? I just ain't sat down and checked it out yet.
Yeah, they're really good. I always tell people though, barbershops were the original podcast. So what's some of the craziest stuff y'all have heard?
Oh man,
I like just anything, any sports take, music take.
Some big LeBron fans out here.
Oh,
yeah, I'm a LeBron fan.
That's
Yeah.
big ones. I'm talking about. You think he had them as kids?
One thing about barbershops, though, have always been one of the oldest professions in the world.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we've been around almost since the beginning of time, along with the priest. You know what I'm saying? Even the red, white, and blue of the symbol of the pole means something. The red in the pole means blood.
Mm-hmm.
The white means bandages. And the blue means veins.
Yes,
So it has history to it. You know what I'm saying? We was once doctors, dentists. You know what I'm saying? Even we assisted the priest when it came to bloodletting, when it comes to the sacrifices and the prayers that he offered up to God.
Wow.
And so when you do the studying of barbers, then we've been around for a long time. To whereas even when barbershops was created back in the 60s and 50s, in the early 1900s as well, to where it was the black man's country club. So that was the area where a lot of conversations started in the barbershop as well as the church. So they coexisted together. So that's why you had sports, you had politics, you had religion. A lot of those subjects and topics was discussed in the barbershop because that's where one could come and express himself or herself when it comes to any type of subject or topic. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all just mentioned Charleston White. He will be good in a topic in the barbershop because we talk about everything anyway. You know what I'm saying?
He
So,
put up Will Chamberlain numbers in the
so
barbershop.
barbershops have always.
He gonna let you have it,
Yeah.
boy.
See, it's been Charleston White's. I grew up with Charleston Whites, and I wouldn't say him because I don't know him personally, but I
Yeah.
grew up with a lot of Charleston Whites growing up in the barbershop because that was one place where, well, especially the young black men, older black men would come in and they would just speak their minds and their hearts and a lot of talk about a lot of topics and deal with a lot of subjects that one wouldn't see on the TV or hear on the radio. And so it was unfiltered or uncensored. You get what I'm saying? And so I grew up around that type of, it's just that now everything's been censored. And when Charleston comes out, it's like, wow. And so he offends a lot of people. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of people mad at him or upset.
Yeah.
But a lot of things he say to where it makes people think as well. So he plays with people's emotions. And that's what I always say. He goes up and down with people's emotions, and it's basically what you look at and what you get from it when he talks. So I just give shout out to him. But yeah, he's living I would say a reckless, or dangerous life. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he feel like he's been called to do. So shouts out to him. He's from my area,
Yeah.
the DFW area, man. So he's from Fort Worth. And so, just shout out to him, man. But, I just pray for him like I pray for everybody else, man. If he feel like God put him in that lane, I just pray for him, man. But, yeah. But that's not what I was called to do. I speak my mind, but he raw with it.
Yeah.
And, he's so raw to where it's got the world's attention,
Yeah.
The community's attention when it comes to the podcast and stuff. So, man, shout out to him, man. And I pray for him. But shout out to everybody. But my thing is this, man. Again, the barbershop has been what you call a place in the community where one can come not only get service, because everybody needs a barber.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, everybody needs a barber to be groomed or to be cut or to be serviced. Every woman needs to get her hair done. And so we are very important. We've always influenced politics. We've always influenced society. Why? Because celebrities, judges, politicians, anyone got to come get their hair cut. And so once we set a style out there, we're trendsetters as barbers. So we play a very intricate role in the community as barbers, man. So, shout out to all the barbers again, man, the DFW. Shout out to Waco, the whole area right here, man, Central Texas right here.
Y'all on that Cowboys narcotic like me?
Oh, man, I'm a Cowboy fan, man. I'm diehard, man. I mean,
Y'all as well, too?
win or lose,
we
man.
bleed blue and silver always.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Win or
Just make
lose,
sure.
man. I'm diehard. I get
Checking
mad
the
at 'em.
temperature.
Man, you got the right people with you today.
Yeah.
Say what?
So you got the right people with
Oh,
you.
okay. Got you.
Yeah, Cowboy Nation all the way, man. So, yeah, shout out to the Cowboy, Jerry Jones, them, man, the whole squad over there, man.
I ain't getting off that narcotic too soon. What y'all feel about Zeke getting released?
Man,
It's
listen,
time.
I hate it because Zeke. I mean, we got love for Zeke, but I think it's more. It ain't more about if Zeke wanted to stay or not. It was just more of the yeah. It was a business move. It was the salary cap.
Yeah.
You know, Jerry Jones said it this morning, man. If y'all watched the news this morning, he was like, you know, it was more of the money wise. It wasn't. He gave him his prop. He was like, Zeke is one of the greatest running backs we ever had come to the Cowboys.
Yes,
but salary cap wise, in order for us to be able to maneuver and get other players in other positions, then we had to sacrifice him and have him to go to somewhere, allow him to go to another team. And so the Cowboys are just continuously rebuilding, man, trying to get themselves back to the glory days. So I remember the glory days in the 90s,
One move at a time,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? So I've seen the mountaintop. So I tell everybody that ain't seen the Cowboys win the Super Bowl in the last 20 years, well, I seen them win it, man, back in the 90s, man. So
so it can happen.
Oh, it can happen, man. So that is my faith and my belief. You know what I'm saying? So if I never see it again, I'm good because I've seen it twice.
We saw Emmitt Smith get the boot, so I mean, It wasn't too surprising for me. I was kind of, numb to it.
Well, everything gets old. I mean, Emmitt did his time. I mean, he gave us some championships. You know, him, Troy Aikman, they did it. Michael Irvin, they did it, man. So at some point, they get old and the players get younger, man. So it is
young man's game for sure, right?
This is the only field right here in barbering to where it doesn't depict on your age, or it doesn't have anything to do with your age. It has something to do with your health. And I tell barbers this all the time when I teach them at my school. Then you take care of your temple. You take care of yourself. You can cut as long as you're healthy to cut. That's why you see back in the day, you see barbers that was 90-something years old seem like cutting hair in a movie. Is because it wasn't based on your age. It was based on your health. Barbers stop and retire because they're tired or their bodies can't move on or go further. Versus you in sports, then you have a time limit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all about our health, man. So, So this is one of the oldest. I wouldn't trade it in for the world. If I had to do it all again, I would do it all again. Of course, I would tweak it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I would do it all over again if I had to. Now, like I said, I might tap into something else. We got all this digital coin going around now. I might tap into some of that, man. So it's a lot of different things now you can tap into with the internet, things that's available now that wasn't available 25 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Are y'all on the Bijan Robinson train like me? Or who do y'all want in the draft? Because the draft is this week.
Yeah, it's this week.
I think it's this week.
So my bro from Texas?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Y'all looking for a lineman or what?
Man, I prefer a lineman.
Prefer a lineman? Secondary.
Nah, secondary cool. We tighten up.
I don't know. He still want to see Anthony Brown getting toasted out there, man. I love AB. I love him too, man.
We're just still like 2 or 3 players away from
yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I think about Aaron Rodgers getting traded to the Jets finally.
That's one of my
just something that needs to be done, man.
You
know, it's a business. It's a billion-dollar business. You don't want to see a player like that go because he means so much to the city, the community. But I understand this is a violent sport, so you have to pay me. You know what I mean? If he asking for something that he take you to playoffs every year, he's so accurate, man. You don't really get hit. Got a fast release, pay that man.
I think he's making what? He'll make like 52 next year. Something stupid.
big money.
Big money. Brings trucks.
Hurts got signed, so pay Aaron Rodgers, pay Lamar Jackson.
Oh, bro, that Lamar Jackson story is getting me upset every day. More and more upset.
And not release them, let them come to the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, I'm down with that. But after I seen Daniel Jones get the bag, I was like, bro, why y'all doing Lamar Jackson like that? If Daniel Jones can get a bag. Yes, and he hasn't thrown more than 20 touchdowns in a season.
I don't know what it is.
Because it's not relevant. That's why. It's a trip. It's.
Tell you why.
It's mind-boggling for sure, to say the least.
They giving them boys a bag.
But sometimes things happen for a reason. It's based on your character.
Yeah.
Either you got character or you're lacking it. So. I don't know what the general manager seeing, the coach is seeing, the other coach is seeing, and looking at Lamar Jackson. Do I feel like he need to be paid? Yes, because he's a young black man. He doing
MVP.
He never been in trouble. But I don't know how his character skills is off the field.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get this young man to almost $300 million. He a loose cannon. You know what I mean? It's just
They just gave Odell the bag too, so
Odell.
hopefully they got something up the bag, something up their sleeve. You know.
I think they're gonna sign him though. They're gonna give him a deal.
How you feeling? Oh, before the playoffs, did y'all watch the fight this weekend?
Yeah,
Tank Garcia.
Tank.
What's your thoughts?
Tank.
I'm a big boxing fan. I've been to the Cowboy Stadium to watch Spence.
Yeah.
I went to the Cowboy Stadium to watch Canelo. I went to the Star to watch
Well, like I tell
some
people,
fights over there as well. I forgot
tell
who it
people all
was.
the time, man. Style make fights.
Yeah,
Experience. I ain't taking nothing from Ryan Garcia. Great boxer.
he's 24. That's why I wasn't
24,
mad.
he young,
I wasn't mad that he
he
lost.
young, but he will be champion again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But he had to understand that experience. You know, anytime you A side got it good. You got to catch weight. So if I'm 135 and you 145, you got to come all the way down.
and I could throw in a rehydration clause.
Come on, man. It's like I said, man. Style make fights, experience, and you got to understand what you're up against. You can be knocking on the devil's door for so long. Then when he answers, you got to be ready for it.
You got to, man. You got to. And I love God and everything, man. But coming out to some praise and worship before fighting Tank, I just don't know. I don't know if that's the right vibe. That's what
Because it came out to that Chief Keef. I knew
Yeah.
it was devil time.
Hey, man. Hey, but yeah, it was. Y'all like the fight though? It was a good fight.
I already knew.
I liked it.
I said Tank for big shot this boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
He really just beat him up. He just that little short motherfucker hit him with some.
Bro,
power.
his fourth landed punch knocked him out, knocked him down. So I'll tell
This is
someone.
fourth landed punch.
Well, in that fight,
Yeah.
the fourth punch, the one
body
that knocked
shot.
him out, was his fourth one
Shit, he powerful.
in that second round.
He powerful.
I just feel like, even with him, man, Tank ain't got too much longer. You know what I'm saying, the box. Because, the way he talk, his brain's like scrambled eggs right now. So I say he gonna get David Haney or Shakur, gonna get him out the way. And
Yeah.
then I just retire, sit back, and enjoy myself, man.
I like Haney, but I just don't think he got what it takes. He's kind of a born fighter. I like him, but he's kind of a born
I just
fighter.
don't feel like they got enough to beat Tank.
Tank's power. Oh no,
Cruz gonna give him a good fight.
Cruz.
Cruz. Yeah, he could
Yeah,
do
he
a
gave
Cruz
him a good
rematch.
I don't think he gonna. What I got to fight you for again?
Cruz gonna give him a good fight, man.
Yeah, he fought him good,
They
but
about the
what?
same height.
I don't mind
beat
him.
you already.
I don't mind him moving up to 147 to fight Spence. I
Who?
wouldn't Tank.
So Tank.
I wouldn't mind that.
He got.
Yeah, I want to see that. You talking about DFW down Spence,
Yeah.
man. I want that. I'm riding down.
Yeah,
I'm
a
riding
big
down
Spence
with
fan.
All day.
DFW, man. That's little bro right there. That's nephew. But my thing is, I want to see him fight Crawford, man. I think that's what the world waiting on, man.
Man.
I mean,
That's
what's
gonna
what's
put him
up
in
with
I
the
love
that?
Spence, bro. I love Spence, bro. I told you, I bought
dirt.
tickets. I done seen the
I'm
man fight
DFW,
before.
man. It was from DeSoto.
I bought
man. It
merch.
was from DFW. I got to ride with it, man.
I bought hats.
Well, I got some body blows, man.
But-
Ready.
And that's what I tell him, man. Terrence Crawford is a good boxer, but all that there, he ain't never seen nothing like Earl Spence.
He ain't.
Around the fourth or fifth or sixth rounds, no body blows hitting you from first to sixth.
And it's not him. It's both of them. Both of them now upset that this fight has not been made
I
yet.
don't take nothing from Crawford. I just know it's gonna be the fight though. That's gonna be the fight of the decade, man. They need to go ahead and set that up, man. You know what I'm
Please.
saying?
I got June
Everybody
17th.
waiting.
And it ain't June 17th. What day it's gonna be if I can be there.
Yeah, for real. Just let me know the time, location to be there. I would like to be that one to be in Texas, but
yeah.
Crawford, I don't think he will allow that to happen.
Well-
They'll probably go to Vegas.
Yes.
I don't know. They got to fight Jerry on that though. Jerry, Jerry just brought New York to Dallas. Last night? What is that? When they be the stock market.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they announced it this morning, man. So Jerry can pull some strings. There's something about Jerry Jones, man. I don't know what it is. He,
I hope so, man.
He sponsors Spink, so it might be right here in Jerry's world. Man. We'll see.
I would like to see it. What's y'all thoughts on the playoffs this year? NBA playoffs so far?
Lakers
Y'all see
all
the-
the way.
Yes, sir. Lake Show.
Lakers all the way.
Lake Show.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap out, man. I'm Mavs. I'm Dallas everything.
Hey, man, I love Luka, bro. Just I don't know what's going on over there, bro.
Luka, all of them, man. I'm
They got
Mavs.
investigations going on right now.
They get it together, but who y'all think gonna take the whole thing though?
Golden State. Golden State gonna tell you the game.
Okay.
They just getting started.
After the way Miami played last night, after the way the Lakers played last night, we might have a rematch from 2 years ago.
I say Lakers all the way. And Cowboys for the Super Bowl coming up this year.
Hello. Talk about it. Yes, sir. But now the Jimmy Butler showed his ass last night. I don't know if y'all seen the highlights. Y'all see it?
Yeah, he went, what, 56?
56 points.
Yeah, man. He went off.
That boy was a whole fool out there last night on that court.
Jimmy Buckets. So I call him Jimmy Buckets.
I wish the Lakers had got him when he had left Chicago. Yeah, Chicago. Or even Philadelphia, too. I forgot he was there for a little bit. He went up there to go cause trouble.
He bounced around a little bit.
Mm-hmm. But he definitely got something now with Miami. So at the end of our episodes, we got something called Peace Out, where you basically take the mic, take the floor for a minute, promote whatever you want to promote, talk about whatever you want to talk about. Who wants to go first?
You want to go first? Okay. Well, peace out, man. This is just Dooney, man. Dooney the barber, Dooney the priest.
Where can we follow you at, Dooney?
You can just hit us up at Dooney's Academy, man.
Okay.
Dooney's Academy, man. Just tap in with us, man. It's an honor to be on the show. I would say to everybody, just keep your head up, man. In this day and time, man. Stay prayed up. And, you know what I'm saying, look for the best in yourself as well as others. That part. And tap in to UniversalHairandTradeShow.com. UniversalHairandTradeShow.com. That's all you got to do is just go to the website. It's going to tell you everything, man. Everything. And we hope to see everybody May the 21st, man, on Sunday. Let's tap in right here in Waco at the Convention Center.
Convention Center.
Yes, sir.
Peace out, Waco. We see y'all May 21st.
May 21st is going down.
Appreciate you for having us, bro.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, man.
Live and direct.
Yeah.
So y'all got the QR code and everything to buy tickets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How much are tickets?
25.
25.
Online, I think they're 15 right now, but
Okay.
it's going to go up. I think the deadline, is May 5th, and they're going to go up to 25. So, yeah, if they want to go ahead and get them now, go ahead, because the pre-sale tickets stop on May 5th, and then it goes up to 25. So, yeah, tap in. Go get them online. Now, I think, go get them online real quick.
Yes,
Good
sir.
for 18. Nick?
Hey, peace out, Waco, man. It's your boy, Nick the Barber, to go to the city, man.
Go to the city.
Yes, sir. You can hit me up at Nick Barber 1 on IG. Hey, May 21st is going to be a show. Stay tuned.
I'm really excited for this, man. I'm really hoping that this does amazing because we need more amazing stuff like this to have people linking up,
It's going to be good.
build.
It's going to be
Community
good.
time.
That's
It's
what I
going to
say.
be good, man.
Oh,
I
it's true.
promise
We got too many barbers, stylists, and locticians, and estheticians, and makeup artists. We got too many people in the barber and beauty industry. And for those that don't know, man, it's a $1 billion industry, man. And so tap in and like I said, come, enjoy the moment, enjoy what's about to go down. This is history in the making, man, right here in Waco. So y'all tap in.
Universal Hair and Trade Show, May 21st, Waco Convention Center. Y'all come through. This is Jay from Perfect Voices Podcast with another Imperfect Spotlight. Follow us on Imperfect Voices Pod on Instagram, the IV Podcast on Twitter, Imperfect Voices Podcast on YouTube, Imperfect Voices Pod on TikTok. And yeah, man, that'll be it. At HeyJ here _ DJ88 signing out. Peace.
That's a wrap on another episode of Imperfect Voices Podcast. Tell a friend, like and subscribe to the content. Add us on IG at Imperfect Voices Pod or Twitter, The IV Podcast for more toxic takes. See y'all next time.